We've all been there. That moment when everything falls apart, when the plan didn't work, the result wasn't what we wanted. And we're left holding the weight of failure. Mistakes. They're uncomfortable, sometimes painful. Often embarrassing. But what if I told you that those very mistakes are the stepping stones to your greatest growth? What if the broken pieces you're staring at aren't the end, but the beginning of something bigger than you ever imagined? You see, the world teaches us to fear failure. From a young age, we're rewarded for being right, for getting it perfect the first time. But life doesn't work like that. Real growth, real strength, and real success are built on the back of our biggest mistakes. Think about it. The most successful people in the world didn't arrive at the top by avoiding failure. They got there by failing, learning, adapting, and trying again, and again, and again. Thomas Edison made 1,000 unsuccessful attempts before he invented the light bulb. 1,000. When asked about those failures, he said, "I have not failed. I've just found 1,000 ways that won't work." That's the mindset of a winner. A champion. Someone who knows that every mistake carries a lesson. And every lesson is a tool. We're so afraid of looking foolish, of being judged, that we forget that every master was once a beginner. Every expert was once a student. Every success story was once a tale of failure. Your mistakes do not define you. What defines you is how you respond to them. Do you stay down, or do you rise? Do you quit, or do you learn? Every mistake you've made has taught you something. You couldn't have learned any other way. Every failure has made you stronger, wiser, and more prepared for what's coming next. Let me ask you something. What if your worst moment, the one you wish you could erase, is the very thing that will help someone else someday? What if your breakdown is the blueprint for someone else's breakthrough? You see, we often think our mistakes disqualify us. But they don't. They make us real. They make us relatable. They make us human. And when we own them, when we learn from them, and when we rise beyond them, we give others permission to do the same. That's powerful. That's purpose. Life isn't about perfection. It's about progress. And progress only comes when we're willing to stumble, fall, and keep going anyway. So don't hide from your mistakes. Don't bury them. Don't run from them. Face them. Embrace them. Talk about them. Learn from them. Because the more you learn, the more you grow. And the more you grow, the closer you get to becoming the person you were always meant to be. We live in a world obsessed with success. But we forget that success is just a series of small wins, built on a mountain of failures. And behind every win, there's a story. Sometimes painful, sometimes messy, but always worth it. Maybe you've made mistakes in your career, your relationships, your dreams. Maybe you've messed up more times than you can count. Good. That means you're trying. That means you're in the game. That means you're alive. You're not alone. Every person you admire has a past filled with failure. But they kept going. And so can you. Forgive yourself. Learn the lesson. And then step forward with wisdom. Not regret. The past is a teacher. Not a prison. You don't have to be who you were yesterday. You're allowed to grow. You're allowed to evolve. You're allowed to make better choices today. And that's the power of mistakes. They guide us. They shape us. And they prepare us for something greater. You are not your past. You are the warrior who walked through the storm. And still chose to fight. You are the student who fell down. And chose to rise with more courage. And every time you rise, you become an example. A light. A voice for others who feel like giving up. So, to the one listening right now, who feels like they've messed up too many times, this is for you. You are not finished. Your story is still being written. The pages ahead are blank. And you get to decide what's written on them. Will it be fear? Or will it be faith? Regret? Or resilience? You get to choose. And no matter how many times you've fallen, you only need one more rise to start again. Remember, diamonds are formed under pressure. Gold is purified by fire. And strength is built through resistance. Your mistakes are not your enemies. They are your trainers. Your tutors. Your test. And your turning point. And one day, when you look back, you won't be ashamed of your mistakes. You'll be proud that you had the courage to learn from them, grow from them, and rise above them. So keep going. Keep learning. Keep rising. The world needs your story. Not the perfect one, but the real one. The one with the scars, the struggles, and the strength. Because that's the story that changes lives. And that's the story worth telling. You've made mistakes. We all have. But those mistakes, they don't break you. They build you. They prepare you. They shape you into the fighter, the dreamer, the doer you were always meant to be. Keep writing. Keep moving. And never forget, the only true mistake is the one you didn't learn from.